Hey Libra, I'm David, and welcome to Boogie Intuition. I'm here to do your tarot reading. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Show me Libra's energy. Show me Libra's energy. Starting off, we have the Six of Cups. Okay, so far so good. Clarify the Six of Cups. Clarify the Six of Cups. I feel like there's a sort of like reminiscing. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but like there's a certain like nostalgia. Now we have the death card. Endings, beginnings, change. Holy crap. What's causing this? Yeah, that was a that really like shut that down real quick. I'm so sorry, Libra. You know what it makes me think about is like it was something that you really enjoyed that makes you feel like reminds you of the good old days or like when you was younger. And with the death card, I feel that it was like a you came to a conclusion that you can't do that no more. Like you have to drop that. Like it's not for your good. Mate, show me what Libra should be focusing on. I'm sorry that it was like that quick change that came through. Show me what Libra should be focusing on right now. So we have the Page of Wands in reverse, lack of direction, procrastination, creating conflict, self-limiting beliefs, spiritual path, newly formed idea. I'm not trying to offend anyone. Maybe for some of you Libras, maybe there was a little bit of like growing up you had to do. Like maybe there's a little bit of you that's been like a little bit immature, haven't been like being responsible. Maybe you have like a history, at least for some of you, making bad decisions, and you good enough. You're realizing that it's not working, right? I feel like there's a recognition of you realizing, yeah, that's not helping me, or like maybe for some of you, if you also have been like partying or excessively, maybe that's part of like what you're gonna stop doing as much. But with, at the same time, with the Page of Wands, I feel like you don't know what to do with yourself. Like you're like, what do I do now? You haven't put that much thought into what how to better use your time. Show me Libra in the recent past. Show me Libra in the recent past. So we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, disharmony, disalignment, working alone, lack of teamwork, disorganized, group conflict. Yeah, I definitely in getting like a you just been living life with little concern, like here and there. No real strategy on like what you want to do. You just been doing stuff. Doing stuff and like partying in a sense. Like I feel like for some of you, you might have just in a sense like work a job to collect a paycheck and then like just spend it, just spend your paycheck. Like you cover your necessities, but then the rest of it you just spend on like partying. So you're like essentially living like pay. At least for some of you, some of you might be living have been living paycheck to paycheck because you're not really you haven't not been planning for your long term future, or you haven't really put that much thought in like what you actually wanted to do like with your life. It's weird that that is like coming out like that, but yeah, it just seemed like there has been little planning or little effort to, well, I guess little effort with planning on what you really want to do for your life or as your career. Show me what is Libra's strength. Show me a strength of Libra. Show me Libra's strength. Show me Libra. Show me Libra. The Five of Wands. Competition, rivalry, conflict, disagreements, drive, tension. I definitely feel like you are good at like working alongside people, like on a team. People usually like you really good at like navigating those type of relationships with others. Like you're very approachable in a sense, or in a sense like you usually get along with anybody. But yeah, it's not like you're not approachable, but you just maybe for some of you you have been like the life of the party too. Maybe if and also if some of you have been like drinking excessively, maybe there has been like some like conflicts that you have had while you was intoxicated. But overall, I'm getting like a good approachable or getting along with others' energy that's coming through. Show me Libra in the near future. Show me Libra in the near future. The Hangman in reverse. Delays, standstill, resistant, stalling, indecisions, fear of sacrifice, lack of control. Yeah, some of you gonna struggle. Some of you, this not gonna be a. Some of you, I'm just gonna be have to be honest with what's been said here or not said, what's been shown to us here. Some of you is not gonna be able to make a change for the better. You're gonna try it. You even though there's a recognition that you need to make a change. Some of you are not gonna make that change. You're gonna. I feel like some of you just gonna view it as, oh, this is boring, or how come I can't do this no like you're gonna try it, but I feel like for some of you, you're gonna go right back to the old things that you was doing before, because you don't find it as interesting. Like maybe what you realize what would take you to get to the towards your goal is like you might need to sacrifice that time that you spend just hanging out with friends with time like studying or maybe learning about whatever expertise, but you don't find none of that interesting. So I just feel that for some of you, you're just gonna go back to the same. Hmm, that sucks. I mean, sorry, I didn't mean to say that, but it just seemed like some of you gonna give up on yourself. That's the part that sucks. Show me what approach should Libra be taking. What approach or what action? Well, that wanted to flip out. We have the King of Pentacles: wealth, business, leadership, security, discipline, abundance, prosperity, generosity. Yeah, it's trying to tell you, you gotta. Hmm. The the part that sucks is like I mentioned. It seems like some of you are gonna be giving up on yourself because of like childish feeling of like, oh, I don't want to. Like sometimes growing up or being an adult or work yourself is not fun. I don't think there's anybody that will say that whatever they do, whatever industry, whatever, it's not always perfect. You're gonna have those days that's better than others, and you have to be willing to accept it all, right? And sometimes that's what I honestly I think that's what really starts to set people apart from one another is that the ones that's willing to make the temporary sacrifice to achieve the bigger goal versus the ones who refuse to make a sacrifice, who just remain in the same situation. And I just feel that for some of you, you're gonna be refusing to make the sacrifice that's gonna prevent you from moving on to this stage, which even the cards are suggesting this is what you should be doing. You need more self discipline. to help you go after the wealth or the success that you desire. Show me what else Libra should be focusing on. Show me what else. Excuse me. Show me what else Libra needs to know or should be made aware of. Show me what else Libra needs to know or be made aware of. We have the Wheel of Fortune, but it came out in reverse. Bad luck, no control, resistance to change, breaking cycles, negative phase. Yeah. I just feel like if you don't make a change, you're just gonna if you if you come from a family that you feel that there wasn't much or you guys didn't have you didn't come from much, if you get looped in that same cycle, you're gonna turn out the same. Just to you can't repeat the same habits and behavior and expect something different. That's what I think that's called insanity, or that's what people refer to it as insanity. So you can't you got to be honest with yourself, and I just think if you ignore this, you're just gonna contribute to the things turn out the same for you. Show me Libra's hope or fear. Show me Libra's hope or fear. We have the four wands in reverse: personal, celebration, inner harmony, conflict with others, lack of support, breakdown in communication, home conflict, transition. Mm, I think for me, everything here like kind of applies. Like you want to be proud of yourself. Excuse me. You want to be proud of yourself. You want to be able to achieve success. I think part of you a little bit concerned or afraid of like losing some of the how things currently are. Some of you are afraid to give that up, which I understand. But is that better than being able to like celebrate like some of the I guess milestones you're able to achieve? And I feel like that's kind of going to be your ultimate decision, like whether or not you're willing to sacrifice like temporary like maybe you like say you want maybe you have to spend like a few seasons like being more focused on like say studying if you're in school maybe studying or if you're going for a craft like maybe you lose a couple seasons like putting in the work of like studying or training or even researching but just think about it as a temporary period of you like preparing or you putting in the work so that you can hit this milestone that you're chasing because you want to be able to celebrate yourself but I think at the same time you recognize well, if you don't, then you're gonna be stuck in the same situation. You're not gonna have any progress towards what you want. Show me Libra in their potential future. Show me Libra in their potential future. Show me Libra in the potential future. The Four of Pentacles, saving money, security, conservation, scarcity, control. Hmm. I feel like with the Four of Pentacles, right now, right now, we're gonna take that as a win because back here, I did get a little bit of a mismanagement of money, like such as you've been living paycheck to paycheck. So if at some point, at least we gonna see some of you gonna start to practice better spending habits, or you're gonna manage your finances better, which is a win. But I think overall, just think you just need to have a conversation with yourself and just really decide on what's mostly or more important for you because you don't want to be the detriment or you don't want to prevent you don't want to be the one that stops you from achieving the King of Pentacles, which it just seemed like you just need to really just discipline yourself a little bit better. It's like it seemed like you're gonna be the own your own detriment to your own success, which is crazy, at least to me. But again, it's just my opinion. You guys don't have to take it. But yeah, that's the energy I got for you, Libra. Let me know how you guys feel about this. If any of this resonated with you, I would like to know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. Besides that, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.